esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Vamos saltándonos, aquí los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando, ándolo. Todos los míos on go. Todos los míos on go. Me ven de frente y dan la mano, pero sé que están odiando, ándolo. Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. Yo apostado tanto a mí, tengo un problema, Otani. Yo no me viro ni me doblo, origami. Triste ver a alguien que puso a comer, puesto pa' mí. Pero estoy tranquilo con las dos cerezas. Todos aportan, si quieren comer, pues tráete algo a la mesa. Gasto dinero y no mi tiempo, que eso no regresa. Disney backstage, creo que vi a Mickey ponerse la cabeza. Top boy, estoy con mis dos boys en London, Elian y esa. Subway, tengo la salsa como una milanesa. Ponche, tengo los ponches, Tyson con la derecha. Shoje, yo me siento Tani con todos estos ponches. Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todo ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer.
What a feeling, getting that money.
here. Trey Turner at the plate.
Shortstop, number 7, Trey Turner.
And that's how Game 4 gets underway.
7 o'clock.
Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there. Bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. This to center field. Thomas running hard to get it. Takes it in for the out. And now batting Mike Trout. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force it any base with 2 gone. This is Bryce Terang. In the air to left center. And that is that. Back here in the desert, getting the nod in this one, Chad Patrick. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Dude, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Shohei on the go. Strike in there. No throw, safe at second. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, that's away.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Ball, outside.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Chopper right side. Terang throws to first in time. Just got him on that one. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Swings through that.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy. Game 4 of the division series. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Hit on the ground to short. 1 pitch and 1 out. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Up the middle, Marte. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses, and now 3-2. This one in the air, right field. Carroll hustling after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Got him. And one gone. Nato comes in to take his cuts. Down the line, it's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Now one miss. Arenado over at first with one away. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. And there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strike. Game 4 of the division series. New inning getting started. Brandon Lockridge up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball. In the air to left center. Thomas on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's Turner now. That's the third. And that's just foul. Top of the third. No score. Kelly, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 8th round. Back in 2010. That one ripped. And that quickly 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Into center. And that is that. last half of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that one hammered. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And at second. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. In the dirt. And it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS. In the air, right field. Churio in position. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Throws it away! This is Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That was a great ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charging, crazy.
And a big swing and a miss. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. Alec Thomas now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. Swing and a miss. Back here in the desert, on to the fourth. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Shooting for the double play. First and second, no outs. Bryce Terang digs in now. Out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. Save! Just ahead of the tag. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground to third. Here's Marte for one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the fourth, Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Angel Serpa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras takes it in for the out. One down. Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. Walked his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a hit. And a man aboard.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Back here in the desert, here's the Brewers DH, Adolis Garcia. And that one fouled off. Santana hauls it in for the out. One away. Andrew Vaughn now. Fly to right his first time. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. This one popped up. And a couple of quick outs. Brandon Lockridge up now for the Brewers. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Santana. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Shohei Ohtani stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte, the switch hitter batting right. Out to short. Oh, great stop. To first. And they get the out. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. On the ground. And it goes just foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get
a swing and a miss. Top of the sixth inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Trey Turner.
No, that's high.
So a man on base to start the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Yelich up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Tying run at second base. Here in game 4 of the NLDS. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. Here's Trout. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
out towards right center field. Carroll settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Shea Langoliers.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fouled off. He was late. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Alec Thomas. In the air to left center. Trapp on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. Now this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Bruce? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Turan. 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Game 4 of the division series. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. In the air out to center. Thomas running hard to get it. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Santana takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Andrew Vaughn. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. So digging in, Brandon Lockridge. On the ground to third, might be 2. Here's Marte for 1. The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th, Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Here's Gurriel. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Perdomo gets out of the way. That's ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead late here in Game 4. And that one ripped to left. Dive in. He gets down. Could be extra bases. Here comes Gurriel. He scores to tie it up. Save! And the go-ahead run to third.
Huge at bat to bring home the top.
Jared Keener gets the call from the pen. Here's O'Tonnell.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he could push a run across.
late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Marte in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The Brewers trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in Game 4 of the NLDS. No question about this one. It's out of here. They tell Marte leaves the yard. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 4-2. Diamondbacks fans are fired up. The towels are out and Chase Field is rocking. Carroll in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air to left center. Yelich on the move. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, ready to begin the 8th. Trey Turner down. Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now right fielder, Jackson Stroud on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. You note safe at second, and that was not close. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
That's a ball.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Flying around third is Turner. And now they trail by one. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Here comes Christian Yelich. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Carroll quickly throws it in, and they hold the runner at third. Potential tying run 90 feet away now. Here's Mike Trout. Golden opportunity right here. So bases all loaded up. Bryce Terang. And a dangerous hitter is under the plate. Out towards right center field. Should be extra bases. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1-away. But he scrambles back.
Productive at bat for sure right there. Nice sac fly, ties up the ball game, and now they got to look for a way to go ahead.
Contreras in the box as he fouled off the first pitch. And it stays fair. In to score for third. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. So up next, Adolis Garcia. This one in the air right field, and this one looks like trouble. And that's the third out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the D-backs catcher, Shea Langoliers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This to third, and foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Alec Thomas. And the lefty with the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. He just misses there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So now it's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 3. The Brewers trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Into dirt, in time to ball. And that's the inning. Here in the desert, all set to start the 9th in this one. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. And that one is lifted in the air. One up, one down. Next for the Brewers, Brandon Lockridge. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, that's a ball.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The flip to second, on to first, double play. Back here at Chase Field. Righty reliever out of the pen, Grant Anderson.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it off.
Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. But he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle. And the tying run is on. Now up next for Arizona, Gerardo Perdomo.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Run, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one just misses.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Hits the top of the wall. In comes the run from second. And they tie it late here in game 4.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1. Big. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Trevor McGill. And that is out of play. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Inside. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. That one drove him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check out right-hander status.
Well, big swing of the bat right there. Now with the winning run at third, they're looking for a ball to the outfielder, but that inning-ending double play is in order.
Carroll swings through it for strike one. And now it's even up.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Across is the winning run, and the Diamondbacks walk it off and tie the series at 2.
You stupid. Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah. I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved. Getting duggies with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything. Fiskars to Nissans. Don't do arguing. I just throw the peace signs. Meditating for some me time. Headed back into the city. I'm on the east side. Real for real. You'll think I'm in the Navy. I'm still in the deal. Atlanta. Different appeal. I'ma put you on some game if you listen to Will. Come on. What's the plan? What the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from. Tell me where you at. What's the plan? What the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from. Tell me where you at. I'm that in broad daylight. It's on sight. It's a whole lot of. It's on ice. Go. Bad and long nights, gotta do first class if I'm on a long flight. Flexing, she was looking in my direction. My steps is impressive, I don't do extra pressure. Forward, I'm doing better. It don't take much effort, she throw it, I catch it. Back to the business, stunning is a privilege. No, none of that, but I'm still seeing benefits. Baby, acting innocent, she know she a though. Waiting on my line for a shot like a free throw. We be eating crab legs,
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, your Milwaukee Brewers.
And towing the slab in this one, Jacob Mizorowski. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go? Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1-0. Here's Ketel Marte. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take first.
Runner on at first with one gone. This is Corbin Carroll. Out to center. Trout under it. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And that's outside.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Got it. That's out number 3. Trey Turner up now for the Brewers. Hit weakly on the ground. Swings to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. So up next, Jackson Choi. Up the middle. first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Christian Yelich. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so change. It stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
In the air, left side. That is the inning. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Top of the second, Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. 1-2 here. Inside, backs him off again. Misses off the plate, and it's a full count.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
0-1 now.
That's a ball.
There's the strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. And he brings it in on the warning track. Here's the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Foul ball there. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Popped up. Turner moving under it. And that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the inning. Mike Trout up now for the Brewers. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Out of here. That one felt good. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And now it's William Contreras. Liner. Stretches out and hauls it in. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! Adolis Garcia goes the other way. It's their second home run of the inning. Thomas settles underneath it. And that ends the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, on to the third inning, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a swing and a drive. Trout on his horse. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. In the air to left center. Trout on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Sliced the other way and foul. Man at second. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. This one in the air, center field. Trout under it. 2 down. So digging in, Corbin Carroll. Fly to center his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Brandon Lockridge. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
On the ground, right side, Marte. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's Trey Turner. Grounded out his first time up. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now here is Jackson Chourio. Throw down a second. There in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Gallen, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. The 1-1. On the ground, Arenado. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Start of the fourth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Shea Langoliers.
Well, these Diamondbacks definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs.
Well, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. Thomas swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Trout moving under this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere.
Now that's strike 3. And back here at American Family Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mike Trout. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. This is Bryce Terang. 0 for 1 so far. That one way inside. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. Trout on the move. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going on. A 2-run blast. One down. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. High fly ball, right field. Carroll hustling after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So now the DH spot. Adolis Garcia. He's already homered in this game.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Throw on to Santana. Third out. Here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the fifth. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch swinging.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Perdomo tries to check his swing. Now look to third. No swing. And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. And if he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Swings through it for the K. The big ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Andrew Vaughn. Carroll gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Brandon Lockridge up now for the Brewers. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground right side, Marte gets it to first. Home after the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Back to the top of the order. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Ball down.
This one in the air, right field. Carroll on the move. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Big spinner, big timber. Look up, I'm a star like a big dipper. Honey, with you ain't nobody better.
The pivotal Game 5 of the Division Series. Top of the 6th inning, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Marte, in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yelich settles underneath it, and there's one away. Next to hit for Arizona. D.L. Hall taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Fires over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Chourio settles under this one. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the 6th inning. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And that skips into dirt.
Ball 2.
Delayed it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Saved. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Man at first. They hand the ball over to a new arm. Michael Soroka.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now in scoring position. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit.
No, that's the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That clips the corner.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
On a line out towards center. And there's one down. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. That's off the mark. Ball 1. The Brewers trying to break this one open here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Base hit! Yelich flies around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's off the batter's eye. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-1. One down. Andrew Ball up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball 1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Chopped left side.
That's foul.
That's foul. Here's the 2-2. To the right side. Santana takes it himself, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Lockridge will hit next. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 7th. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Short the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground, Terang. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's Nolan Arenado. Out to short. Sends it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Foul ball. 0-1 down. On the ground to the left, Lockridge. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And first offering is fouled off. That smash towards center. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Trey Turner. And a weak ground ball to the left side. And foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third, Arenado. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one pushed foul. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. That's a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Yelich in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they now lead by 9.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of times in today's game,
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility. With 1 away, runners at first and second. Turang, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the late stages of Game 5. Swings through that one for strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they add to the lead. It's 13-1.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing ching off and the move slick Rick talking, burnt out. 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking out a wolf, but I turn around, swinging like the first round, even in the 12th. Got myself rich, took the fan with me. Always the reality would turn into my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she holler in the man city. Baby, no humanity, now you can't get it. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. 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 Let me talk to you. I I ain't tryna do too much, I'm tryna stay tapped in, yeah.